Hunter Trick?
Yeah.
My name is Noah Rantz.
Oh, nice to
How are
meet
you
you.
today?
Great, how are you?
I'm still kicking, huh?
Wow.
Would you mind if I took a seat?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you very much. So, I'm here today because I would like to sell you my apple juice. I want to know if you would be willing to sell it on your campus.
I'd be willing to consider the offer.
Sweet, so let's go ahead and get into this.
Okay.
When you're going out to buy yourself a beverage, is there anything specific you look for?
Well, I've always been a big fan of lemonade. I try and buy that.
I'm a big fan of lemonade too. Fruit juice is the best.
Yeah.
I suppose that's where I'm at today. I've always loved apple juice. I figured it would be nice to sell it. How about you? Why are you interested in lemonade? Is it just something you've always enjoyed?
Well, ever since I was young, my mother used to make the best lemonade ever. The secret was adding sugar. And since then, I've just loved it.
I too am a fan of lemonade. So, what kind of beverages do your students often purchase on campus?
You know, anything they can get their hands on. You know those kids.
Yeah, I'm actually a Cal Poly graduate myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in a Doug Sawyer's sales class, and ever since then, I figured sales would be the way to go.
Absolutely.
Right? So, you know him at all?
No.
That's okay. I'm sure you'll see him around campus once or twice. So, what do you look for when providing beverages to your students?
Well, we look for stuff that'll sell really well with them, but also usually stuff that's pretty well known.
That makes sense. So, how often do these companies approach you when they're looking to sell to you, and how often do they check up?
Well, when we first opened our store, we were approached a lot by them, but now every once in a while a newer company will come and try and stock their products on our shelves.
Oh, I heard you had 2 stores on campus, right? Campus Market and one in Poly Canyon Village?
Yes, Village Market.
Village Market. That's really interesting. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to stock my product in both of those things, and hopefully the kids will like it, right? I've actually done some research myself, and I've talked to a lot of students, and they really seem to be into it. So, what sort of products do you stock now, and is there anything specific you like about the companies that you're buying from?
Well, we're mostly supplied by Coca-Cola because they're pretty well known and popular, but we also try and take students' opinions into account because that's what's the most important. They're the ones drinking it.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm here today. So, have you ever had any complaints come up from your end, from anyone along the line about the products that you've been receiving? Just so I know ahead of time, so I don't make any of these mistakes.
Well, nothing particular comes to mind, but there's always been cases where students are not satisfied.
Right. So, what can I do to avoid any of these mistakes? What can I do to improve the process for you?
Well, making sure we have all the products we need on time, that'd be a major thing. But also just checking in every once in a while, make sure everything's running smoothly. That'd be great customer service.
Great. So, if I can prove to you that the students would like my product on your campus and that it's veritable to sell, would you be willing to buy?
Yeah, I'd have to consider it again, but I could say that probably yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So, our apple juice is actually 100% fresh apple juice. There's absolutely no additives. And all the apples we use are U.S. grown. It's all fresh. And the students want our apple juice in your shelves. I know this from the research that I've done. And I believe it's good to have a healthy option on campus. You're always looking to get your students healthier. I've seen the hills around here. You're definitely a healthy campus. And I think it would be a good idea to stock our items on your campus. A lot of them, when going shopping, from what I've heard, they're always looking for something new, and so having new things in the shelves is always helpful. So, would you agree that providing the students with healthier options would be a good idea?
Absolutely, it's a very important factor.
I believe so too. Another thing, did you know that our products are only made out of PET plastic and out of glass?
Wow.
Both of which are recyclable. And
Nice.
I know that Cal Poly cares about recycling. I know that you have a very, very healthy campus because you teach your students that they need to be able to recycle. You come in they come into your campus and you expect them to do that. And so I believe that having this stuff in your campus would be a perfect fit for you because then you'd have all the recyclables you'd be able to recycle everything that you sell. Now, would you say that that is true?
Yeah, absolutely. Recycling and generally having a clean campus is very important to us. So.
Absolutely. You do have a beautiful campus. I was enthralled to be able to come here, and I always love coming back whenever I get the opportunity.
Ah, thank you.
Anytime, huh? So, would you have any objections?
No objections. Sounds like a good idea. The issue is, though, we already kind of have a major competitor being Minute Maid sold here. So I'm worried that if we brought yours on board, it would kind of reduce the sales from that company.
So what you're telling me is that by stocking my apple juice, Minute Maid apple juice might decrease in sales?
Yeah, that's true.
So I understand where you're coming from completely. I share your concerns. But so you don't sell only one type of water on campus, do you?
No, it's a good point.
Yes, students very much appreciate variety. In fact, most people do. So when you're going to the store, you're going to look for something you like, and if not, you can always try something new. Variety is a very important part of the sales process. And so I think that it would be a good idea to stock our apple juice because you're giving students more options. You're giving them more things to pick from. And I think that that would create a happier campus along with the healthier idea of them and the recycling nature of them. I think that overall it would make for a perfect product for Cal Poly markets.
Yeah, sure sounds
So,
that way.
wouldn't you agree that the product variety overall would be a very important factor?
Absolutely, I suppose it would be.
So, are you convinced that you'd be willing to sell this on campus? Are you willing to sell Martinelli's apple juice on campus?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Sweet, I'm very excited. I will be in contact with you soon. I'm going to have about 6 crates brought to you, which you can divide between your 2 campus stores, Campus Market and Canyon Village. And go ahead and contact me if you run out. If not, I will contact you in exactly a week. And we'll check in and we'll see if you need more. And if you like it, then we're good. I'm glad to have been able to talk to you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Yeah.